As you can tell, I got a bottle in my hand. I'm celebrating. The New York Knicks finally fired Tom Thibodeau. This is a great day for NBA fans. This is a great day for NBA players. This is a great day for the New York Knicks. This is just a great day for the whole NBA community because Tom Thibodeau was a threat. He was a threat to mankind. He was a threat to NBA players' health. He was a threat to people's longevity in the league. I mean, the guy has no regards to people's health. What playing 48 minutes is going to do to their body. He's out here playing Mikal Bridges 48 minutes a game. Fucking NCL. I don't understand why Tom Thibodeau keep getting jobs. He has shown us that he's going to get people hurt. He got Derrick Rose hurt. In a meaningless game, they were up by 12 with 1 minute left. This man kept playing Derrick Rose and he got hurt. On top of the fact that he was already playing Derrick Rose during the season too many minutes. And the man keep getting jobs. He's a threat. I don't understand it. And he's rigid. Forget the fact that he plays players too many minutes. He's rigid. He doesn't want to adapt to the new way of basketball. This idea that you can build a team with a bunch of guys who play defense but can't score and think you're going to go somewhere is ridiculous. I don't understand it. This is not the 1990 where it's just all defense, all defense. No, Tom. Sometimes you need offense. Sometimes you need guys who maybe are not good defenders, but maybe they can shoot. Maybe they give you more firepower offense. I just don't understand it. This idea that McBride is going to be your main guy coming off the bench, and you think you can win a championship? McBride's biggest game in the playoff was 11 points. So you're trying to win a championship, and your main firepower coming off the bench can only score 11 points. I just don't understand it. Tom, it's basketball. Sometimes you can put in guys who might not be able to play a good defense, but they're able to make more shots. The Denver won the championship. They have Michael Porter. He can't play defense for nothing. But he gives you shooting. He gives you spacing. The spacing that Brunson needs. And so because he gives you so much shooting, you're able to forget the fact that he can defend. I remember Michael Jordan. He won 6 championships. He had a guy named Steve Kerr. The man couldn't defend. But what he could do is make open threes and open up the lane for Michael Jordan. This guy had Shammy. Refused to play Shammy. Wanted to play McBride and the other sorry big man that can't make free throws. I just don't understand it. Tom Thibodeau is so pathetic that it took him 3 years to finally realize that Josh Hart isn't a starter. Or if he is a starter, he should have been playing 40 minutes. That's just way too many minutes for a guy who's limited offensively. I like Josh Hart. I think he's a weapon. He's a really good player. But he's just limited. I expect my shooting guard to be able to make shots, to be able to make plays. What I don't expect from my shooting guard is to be Dennis Rodman. You got me 15 boards as a guard is useless to me. They already got too much size. They got Cat. They got Mitchell Robinson. And so now you got your 2 out there grabbing 15 rebounds and shooting 20% from threes. I'm sorry, he's just not going to get it done. Tom Thibodeau's not a championship coach. Trying to win a championship with Tom Thibodeau is like trying to pick up women with an Android phone. It's not going to work. They're going to think you broke. That's the thing about the playoff, is that you need a lot of flavors in order for you to win. One game you might need vanilla. The other game you might need coffee. The next day you might need peanut butter. When you got Josh Hart and all you got is him and you playing him 40 minutes, you're guaranteeing that for 40 minutes, there's going to be a lot of breaks. I just don't get it. And so New York came into the playoff as a dead man walking. The starters had already played too many minutes. They've played the most minutes in the NBA, 179 minutes the whole year. The second team with the most minutes for the starters is the Kings, and they're 8 minutes less. The Knicks starters just play way too many minutes. And so you're coming to a playoff where you're not that talented offensively. A lot of time you're getting all these leads. And so you're wasting a lot of energy because you're not that talented. And so For you to be able to catch up, you're not just going to catch on fire offensively. You need to be able to stop people. And for you to be able to stop people, you need defense. For you to be able to play defense, you need energy. And so you were seeing a lot of energy trying to make these comebacks that they made throughout the playoff. All these comebacks that they had against the Celtics. And then you play in the final against a team who got 11 to 12 players deep. The Knicks were done before the series started. I mean, you got a team who's playing 12 deep and they're pressuring you full court. I felt bad for Brunson, honestly. You're asking this man who's 6'1" to carry the load. And the Pacers got 4 guys who are pressuring him full court every time he touches the ball. Not one half, not only when the backup is in, backup, third backup, fourth string, fifth string, starter. Whenever you were in the game and you were guarding Brunson, you were pressing him full court. I mean, I felt bad. It's impossible for you to win when your best player has to be guarded like that. It's just sad. And so when Game 6 came around, Brunson can't do anything. Everybody, look, Brunson is choking. Brunson is being bullied. No, he's not being bullied. He's just tired. He's just tired for all the minutes he had to log throughout the season. Having to bring the ball up the court and you got somebody pressuring you. Somebody quicker than you. Somebody bigger than you. And so I agree with the New York Knicks. You got to get rid of Tom Thibodeau. He's just not good enough. He's too rigid. He doesn't want to evolve. He doesn't want to play a bitch. So bye. So the Pacers versus OKC series starts tomorrow. And I want to say congratulations to the Pacers. It was an amazing season. I didn't think they were going to be where they are. I knew they were going to beat the Knicks just because I knew they were going to be able to tire out the Knicks. I didn't think they were going to be able to beat Cleveland. So I never even thought they'll have a chance to play the Knicks. So I was shocked. And so congratulations, you exceeded expectations. You did well. But this is where it stops. This is where the bus stops. This is where the dream stops. This is when you just got to start packing to go on vacation. Because there's just no way you're going to beat OKC. Zero chance. It's impossible. I can put my 401k on this game that OKC is going to win. Because everything that the Pacers do well, OKC does better. And if OKC doesn't do something better as well as Pacers, they have something to stop it. They have a way to neutralize it. See, the weakness of OKC is their lack of size. They're not really big inside. Chet isn't the biggest. He's really small. Hartenstein is the only size that they have. They don't really have a big wing either. And so you can kind of muscle him a little bit. You can kind of bully him a little bit. And that's how Denver got to Game 7. The game should have never been a Game 7. OKC was a much better team. But Jokic and Aaron Gordon and all the size that Denver had gave him a little bit of trouble. The problem is the Pacers aren't that team. They're not the biggest. Their weakness is also sometimes they're like a size. They're able to give up a lot of boards. And so now you don't have the size to third OKC. You're guard heavy. All you do is run. Well, guess what? OKC can do that too. They can run. That tactic of pressuring the opposing point guard, tiring them out. Well, you know what? OKC is just as deep as you. They're also guard heavy. Casey Wallace, Wiggins, Caruso, they can run with you. And so now all the advantage that you had in the previous series is gone. And so now it's Halliburton versus MPJ versus Shai Alexander. Alexander's the MVP. Halliburton is okay. He's good. That's it. And so I just don't see a way. I don't see a path to victory for Pacers. I just don't. And this idea that Halliburton is a superstar, it's an idea that's been floating around in the media these past few weeks. It's nonsense. It's ludicrous. I like Halliburton. He's a good player. He's a hell of a point guard. He got amazing vision. He might be the second best passer in the league after Jokic. But just because you're a great passer and you kind of clutch doesn't make you a superstar. And you're going to see that in this series. He's going to get shut down. Lou Dort is going to be so far up in his ass, you're going to think his last name was Diddy. He's going to be shut down. The OKC Thunder got so many people that can shut him down. You got Lou Dort, first team on defense. You got Casey Wallace, who's a dog. You got J-Dub, who's all NBA defense. Then you got Chet blocking shots. And so that coverage that he was getting with New York, where they would set a pick for him, and Cat will just sit back in that weak-ass drop coverage, OKC is not going to do that. They're going to be aggressive on that pick, on that pick and roll. And so I just don't see how Halliburton's going to have a good series. He's just not. He's not quick. He's not really a great scorer. And I don't think that he's going to have the opportunity to make plays for other players. And see, if I'm the OKC, I'm going to let Siakam beat me. Siakam, you're going to play one-on-one all you want. You want to go out there and have 40? I dare you. If I'm OKC, this is my game plan. Siakam, I'll give you 30. You can have 30. We're going to play you one-on-one. What we will not do is let Halliburton run around making passes like he's Steve Nash. That's what you cannot have. You got to trap him. You got to give him different looks. What you cannot do is play that jump coverage that Cat was playing. I don't understand why Cat keep playing that. It looked like he was hurt, like he could have come out there and tried to defend a little bit, try to edge a little bit. It just looked like he was slow, like he was limping. And so I just don't think the Pacers have a chance. It's just over. It was a great season. They probably won't get back to the finals next year. But, hey, enjoy the ride while it lasts.
This has been The Guru. Unapologetic and unfiltered opinions on the hottest sports stories. Breaking everything down from basketball and football to soccer and the UFC. And might we add, your host is always right. Just ask him. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hook up with us on TikTok and Instagram. He's gonna stop talking for now. See you next time on The Guru.